Hey everybody, happy belated Easter. It's Tuesday, I think it's 6th. Yeah, it's the 6th of April. And I wasn't going to do a video today because I haven't been feeling well. And I know I did one last week, either Thursday or Friday of last week. And I think it was Friday. And I haven't really touched my webcam since then. Today, though, I did catch up on a few of my YouTube videos. And congratulations, Beth, on your new nephew. So we need names, we need video, we need at least pictures. And I haven't seen any posted yet, but I haven't gone through all of them. But I think I've gone through all of them since the 4th. Anyway, but congrats. And I had a rough night sleeping last night. I had a really, really bad headache yesterday. And it was just mind-blowing, and I don't get headaches very often, but when I do, wow. It's like, was right behind my eyes, up into my temples, and by the early evening into the night, I know this is too much information, but I actually started vomiting because of the pain of my headache. And for many of you that don't know my history, I can't take aspirin or Tylenol. It would be really, really bad. Not that I'm taking care of myself very well these days, but that's one thing I won't do, because I know the dangers in aspirin to begin with, and then when you have the problems that I have, it's worse than some other things I could be doing, Anyway, I'm going to keep covering. I need the sun. I need this trip to Hawaii so bad. I'm overeating at home, which is bad because I'm getting really jolly. And so unless I get a facelift or get my chin done or something. I'm just being silly. Anyway, but yeah, the trip to Hawaii. I'm getting pretty stoked for it. And I was going to do some packing today, but I'm still not quite up to par. I know I have like a month before we leave, a little bit more than a month before we leave, but I thought, the chances that I'm going to be rocking the bikinis between now and the time we leave is pretty slim to none. I'm still wearing long sleeve shirts, and it's actually kind of cool out there today. But then there are other things like my cargo pants, my shorts, my tank tops, that kind of stuff, and some of the toiletries that I need to pack I finally thought of today. One of the things I hate about traveling, and I do a fair amount of it, whether it's local or down south or the islands or New Orleans, whatever, I hate the fact that I have to use a face cloth when I go to these hotels. Now I use one of those Buff Puffs, and I don't really, I'm not a washcloth kind of girl. I don't even really use it for my face because the oils in your hands are actually pretty good. And if you have the soap on it, it's just a combination. I know where my features are. I don't need a washcloth to scrub. I don't wear that much makeup. But anyway, so I realized I had a Buff Puff that was still in its wrapper, never been used. And I thought, well, heck, I'll just toss that into the suitcase. And then I had this dilemma with, every time you go to a hotel, they have, and the ones that we go to are a higher scale. So they've got, the Q-tips, the astringent pads. They have, the body wash, the shampoo, conditioner, lotion, all that good stuff. The one thing they never have is face wash. Now they have facial soap. I don't like bar soap. I know, I'm being a little fussy. So then I thought today what I would do is take one of my older, or almost empty, will be empty by the time we leave, travel size things that I brought back from a hotel. I actually brought it back from Waikoloa because I love the brand of shampoo and conditioners that the Hilton has. So excuse me, I thought what I'd do is clean that out, and then I could take my Neutrogena face wash stuff, pour that in there. It's got a really secure lid, so I don't have to worry about it leaking. I put them all in Ziploc bags anyway. but then my problem is fixed. I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, but I was going to do that packing, and like I said, I'm still not feeling up to snuff, up to par today. The fact that I even took a shower and dried my hair and put on a little bit of makeup was huge. I spent the morning, and last night actually, with the TV sound off, lights off, blinds closed. I just opened them right before I got in the shower, and I just thought, well, maybe if I take a super hot shower, it would help my headache. And I generally have a chair in my shower that I can, a seat in my shower I can sit on while I do that. So I did that, and I turned that shower on so hot. I'm surprised my skin wasn't like red when I got out, but it did help alleviate the headache somewhat. So this is good, and I'm hoping I can eat some food today. I haven't eaten since yesterday, and that didn't work out very well. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna start packing at some point this week for the trip, or maybe next week. There's no rush, but I'm just mentally ticking things off. I need to put together my activity bag for the flight, because I can't just sit there. I can't sleep. He can fall asleep at the drop of a hat. It's unbelievable. And even my doctor, when I told him that, looked at him and said, you're really lucky. It's pretty unusual. So anyway, but yeah, that's about all I have to say for today. I'm gonna try to get on Facebook. I've been avoiding it all day just because the jiggling of typing when I was laying down, it wasn't really working out very well for my queasiness. And I'm having a lot of computer problems still. Story of my life. I reformatted my computer twice, and now all the disks that I'm using are the original disks that came with my computer, brand new, out of the box. My Gateway Restore disk, my Windows Vista disk, and for some reason I've just lost applications. I don't even have my calculator or the applications with Notepad and WordPad and all that stuff anymore. Plus I had another whole Windows Office suite gone. And when I log on my computer in the morning, I'm getting this funky message. My screensavers are gone. Or if I pull a picture up to put as a screensaver, it just disappears. It just goes away. Now I'm back to black screen. But anyway, when I first turn it on, I'm getting a message now that is telling me that my version of Windows Vista is unauthentic or not authentic. Okay, I'm using the one that was provided with my brand new computer. Try to type in the product key, won't accept it, doesn't recognize it. So I don't know how I'm going to pay for it, because I'm pretty much out of the cash right now. So but I wanted to get my computer into the computer place and have them just restore it. I just want it back to the way it was. I don't even care if I lose programs. I can back that stuff up before I bring it in, or have them back it up for me. But I just want it back to the way it was when I got it, and I don't know what's going on that it's not. I don't know. And I've run virus checks on it, and it's not coming back that there's any kind of virus. So I don't know what the deal is. But alright, I ran over way too long. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. Maybe I'll be back this week. We'll see. Depends on how I feel. Alright, take good care. Bye.